Good morning, everyone. Beautiful greetings from here and the beyond. Special messages coming through for us today. First of all, awaken your personal magic. Second of all, as long as you're doing that, pick the spider card, create magic. I gotta give you a look-see to spider. And I look up and, oh my gosh, even a spider web in the corner. How perfect. I personally, um, I personally like spiders. They have 8 legs, right? I talk to them. Well, but then I talk to things. And if one decides to hang out in the house over a week or 2 or 3 or 4, we call her a name, assuming that she's a black widow or that she is some kind of spider. I never think of spiders as being male. So we're going to work on magic today. The good kind, the white magic. White magic includes you in the good of all. I'm going to read a few things to you. Take a moment now to close your eyes and see or feel how a unique new web of magic is opening up for you at this time. What opportunity can you step into? What idea that you feel is ready to be expressed in the world can come through? And what magic awaits you this week? What magic awaits for you this week? So sometimes we want to create something, we want to make something happen. And there's a really interesting here. Well, I want this, right? Did you hear the tone of that? I want this is desire. And desire comes from ego. Intentionality is, especially if it comes from I am intent, can be very linked to divine manifestation. I am intent. So we're pulling in divine masculine on that. But in recent weeks, I've given you a formula on creating magic in your life. And we're going to go over it again today. But first, I'm going to read you something else from one of my very first spiritual books, Ponder on This by Alice Bailey. The worker in white magic must hold themselves free as much as possible from identifying themselves with that which they have created or attempted to create. That's interesting. And really, the underlying word here is detachment. And well, this next part's really good. I've been sharing this with you for quite some time. The secret for all aspirants is to cultivate the attitude of the onlooker and of the silent watcher. And may we emphasize here, silent. Much true magical work comes to naught because of the failure of the worker to keep quiet. Premature speech. I've learned this in very many interesting ways over the years. It's like, create something, let it go, zip. I've also learned to talk too much about it, and then it just really comes up, because it's in the head. So, so today this just pulled around us today, and I really feel that there is a magical intonation to our work of expanding our consciousness to the 5D realm and to begin to experience in bits and bobs the what I would call the fifth element. So we're going to go back to this one word. It's a very, very powerful word. We alluded to it, I believe, last week. I am will. I am will. Now, one might think that will is in the head because it cogitates what you want. I will have that. Intent can be registered, cognized in here. But will is in front of the lower chakra. It's moving out of survival, root chakra, survival, and it's coming into will. I will. I am will. And I want you just to now try that on. I am will. I am will. There's an empowerment in that statement. And it's something that one can and should say with detachment. And when you really link into it, what happens is you sense a vibrational connection to your purpose. It's almost like, well, this is why I'm here. And in some ways, when you are in your I am will and move around the planet, you're already doing the work. Naturally, things will come out of you in your interactions with people because you will be centered in the very waveform of your deepest connection to the initiating impulse that got you started in this whole very interesting karmic run through. I mean, think about it. Let's just say you don't even believe in reincarnation. Whatever. Think about your life. The billions of moments you've lived. You've lived to learn. You've also lived to have. You've lived doing. But we're moving towards living to being. Living and moving towards being as a way to move around. And this I am will carry you in a steadiness that is absolutely gorgeous. Try it on right now. Slightly nod your head. I am will. Yeah. Yes. Mm-hmm. Takes you right into your root chakra. And it says, I will to manifest that which I am to manifest here in my purpose. Okay, so get solid in that. Get solid, get solid. Okay. Then we get to go, yes, we get to go to this initiation of expression. Okay. This is where we started a while ago. Okay. I am, whoops, we went a little too far, I think. Let's see if I can go back. There we go. I am attraction. I'm attraction. Now, what is that? That is this place to receive. So I want you to just try this on because we're so used to generating energy and moving out there just to get our life done. So now I want you to experience turning it this way and having it come to you. I am attraction. The force of attraction. Everything that comes to me is for me. Say it. Everything that comes to me is for me. And that can be an idea. That can be somewhere you look and you see something that is like an omen. They're all around us, attracted in. I am attraction. And say that 4 or 5 times now. Say it knowing that as will and will equaling purpose, that you're using this as an initiating force as a magician. I am attraction. And feel the pulse of that moving towards you rather than away from you. We're used to expending our energy outward. Now, I am attraction. It's like being a magnetic force. Pull it in, pull it in. Everything that comes to me is for me. Setting our intention for this next outflow of moments. Feel it, everybody. You're doing it. You're starting to get it. Let that force build up within you. The attractive force. I am attraction. And take it into your core. There, very good. Okay, hold that sacred. Hold that sacred. And I like the mudra where the palms are open facing forward and fingers pointing down. Receiving, receiving, receiving. I am attraction. Receiving, receiving. Okay. Now we will move forward to I am manifestation. Manifestation is another word for magic. There's things that we expect to be here and show up. I expect this window to be solid. I expect the world to look a certain way when I look out the window. Magic happens when the unexpected or the unexplained moves into your consciousness in your field. So I am attraction, and then I am manifestation. And you pulse, much like Fati. You pulse. Fati is manifestation. You pulse, pulse, pulse. And you may have an intent there, and you may just know everything that comes to me is for me, and I'm manifesting it now magically. I am manifestation. So you know that something needs to get done or come in. You are manifestation. So there's a trust there. There's an I am trust. And we're building now these I ams into our field and into our IC configuration. So it's an agreement. We're building in new agreements of how we move about in density 4D, 5D. Now let a very pure intent now move from your palms. You might not know what it is, but it's for you. Something will come to you that's for you this week. And feel that subtle, it's like a ray moving out from your palms into the agreement of the quantum. Is changing it. It's upgrading it. Upgrading it. Yes, it's upgrading it. There, 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 there. And here's where we practice detachment. You breathe, you nod slightly. Okay, and then we go back to I am well. And in that I am well, we remain silent. Slight nod of the head. Feel your power. Connect. Be connected. Be reprogrammed. I am well. And bonus, bonus. As you shift into your I am well and are able to be as that rather than do as that. What comes through? And you watch it kind of. I am grace. And grace can be a gift. It can be a way that you manifest with ease and grace. It can be a new pathway opening up for you. It can be confirmations about the work that you have and are doing that come through from completely different sources. Because sometimes we can live in this beautiful world once a week, and then we go out in the world, and what we see, sometimes we go, well, this is what we get. But what we're about here in our very humble way is registering this tone of upgrade to 5D, this tone of shifting into awareness of the fifth element, the crystalline frequency. And we've been about this for a while. The 5D overtones first came through. It was, I believe, it was this day, 4111, 2011. I remember the 2011 part, and I'm pretty sure it was April 1st. So we've been about this work for 13 years. How interesting. Often associated with magic. Okay, we're really digging in deep here today. Okay, so a new formulation is afoot. A new formulation is afoot. So I believe what we're going to do now is we're going to give us all a few moments to drop into our will. And you're going to discover your intent, your I am intent. You can discover your intent for the week. Okay. Okay. And let's drop into I am will and really take your hands, kind of cup them around each other and drop. I have my left and then my right on top. And cup your will. Acknowledge it and nod with it. Know that you have the power to manifest anything. And when you're ready, take a breath. and shift into your next reprogrammed reality. I am attraction. I am attraction itself. I am attraction. Yes. Feel it. Allow that I am to move up through your central channel into your third eye, your illuminated and illuminating center. Let it illuminate your intent. And then we will register this collectively as the 9, the 8 plus 1, into our field. Let's rewire our field right now as an I am attraction. I am attraction. Join with me. I am attraction. I am attraction. I am. Very, very good. Okay. We then shift our consciousness to I am manifestation. I am manifestation. Without detachment. Without attachment, excuse me. Without attachment, I am manifestation. Am manifestation. And let that move into your will center. That knowledge of your magic. And then I am well. And will is silent. And then with a beautiful smile, we release it into the quantum for the purpose of allowing the manifestation engine, the quantum, to put together all the waveforms and particles. Let the quantum do the heavy lifting. And we all know that saying, let go, let God. Let go, let oneness reformulate as I have initiated myself as someone who co-creates. And with this, we own our up-leveled position in the quantum soup as co-creatrixes. I am grace. That's a beautiful letting go. I am grace. And grace is. I am grace. Linger with all of this. Let it skittle about your field through the day. Maybe put on some music and dance. See how it feels in your body and your field. We rewired today. And listen to this again, and you will receive the mudras that go along with each of these. This is a good one to re-listen to, even as you sleep. Let it find its way into your remaking. And we just say prayers now for the emergence of this beautiful fifth element, the crystalline frequency, that it just comes to roost within us in a way that is unmistakable. Namaste. Have a beautiful, beautiful